Hello YouTube and welcome back to the Non-techies guide, and today our technology program will be advanced system care, and that's this little baby over here and this little buddy here. So these two programs are what we're going to be having a look at, and they are actually the same thing. They are just a miniature version and a bigger version. So I'm going to be going into detail these different parts and components to it. So without further ado, let's get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the main part here, which is this thing here, which is called advanced system care. As you can see, 6.1 free version. I mean, you can upgrade it, but to be honest, I wouldn't really bother with it. It's free anyway. So for a start, you can click on care, and then you can chop and change around with all of your different ideas that you might want to choose for what you can scan. So it does an automatic scan. You can click that button there, and then it'll scan your computer for the various different things. And this face here is the best it's ever going to get. In fact, I think it might actually become great at one point. I'm not quite sure, but mine's always been at good. And if it has a slight problem, then it's got an orange face that's slightly duller, and then it's got a red face if it's sad, and that basically means that your computer's got some serious problems with it. Alright, so now we've got that out of the way, we may as well go into the toolbox. Now this is pretty simple to understand. Basically, all you're doing is whenever you click on any of these that say Pro on them, that means you have to upgrade your thing. And this also means that these are all the other different programs that you can use to kind of upgrade this thing, I guess. I wouldn't really bother with this. For a second thing, I would really, suggest using expert mode, because this means you can do a lot more with your computer. So skipping on to the next compartment here, this would be the turbo mode, or turbo boost, and I absolutely love this setting because this means your computer can be boosted up to run as fast as it possibly can, and this for me is just absolutely brilliant. I'm just over the moon with this kind of setting because it's just fantastic. You can turn off 223.34 megabytes of RAM release. Now, of course, that isn't like a gigabyte or anything, but still, it stopped about 30 services for me, and that just speeds up my computer like you wouldn't believe. This is my secret to recording Team Fortress 2, with the exception of RAPs. Now, these kind of things, the Action Center, are the problems that may be, consistent. It's got this big red thing, and that says it was really bad, but normally these things that say they haven't been installed are actually just things from the toolbox here that are usually pros, and the sad thing is that, kind of, again, means you have to pay to get the proper version. So, now that we've kind of briefly gone over this kind of thing, we've told you, happy, sad, medium face, toolbox, turbo boost, my absolute favourite setting. So yeah, now we've gone over that, I can just take that away, and then we can have a look at Mr. Performance Monitor. Now this little thing you can place anywhere on your screen, as you've just seen, and you can shrink it down to this little thing, which is brilliant because that tells you how much CPU you're using and how much RAM you're using. Well, percentage-wise anyway. And it also shows you all this stuff, and you can shut down your computer, you can log off, you can restart everything, which is also really cool, so you don't have to mess about on Windows 8 and search for this stuff, which, it was fun figuring out. So, for a start, I think I may as well show you the thing that's called the clean RAM. Now, if you click that, you can see is it cleans your RAM, and it shows you how many megabytes is just cleaned out. Now, what that's basically doing is whenever you're using up any RAM, some little bits of information get stuck, so as you call it, inside its little box. And to get rid of that, you can just clean the RAM, and then you just keep on clicking that basically until it's got 0 bytes left, and therefore you just not got anything left. And what I love about this is this shows you exactly what's going on with the rest of the computer. So this, in a nutshell, is Performance Monitor for PC Care, Advanced System Care, and I'll give you a link to it in the description. It's really cheap. It doesn't take very long to download. It's, by really cheap, I mean it's free. Doesn't take very long to download, and it's completely brilliant. So, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like if you like this video, comment, and tell me, as I said before on my next Team Fortress 2 video, what class, loadout, and map I should be playing as next. And without further ado, I guess I'll see you guys in my next video.